You are not alone. Be still, for I am with you, and soon your heart will understand the wisdom I have prepared for you. Minus 111. My dear kid, realize that everything in this world, or in steady movement, like the stream that never clutches a solitary drop, the texture of life streams and changes endlessly. The things you once valued, the fantasies you held close, may never again show up as they once did. At this time, it might appear as the life is requesting that you rethink your connections, to relinquish specific things that once brought you sales. However, recollect there's reason behind this calling, a reason that I, as the maker and supervisor of all that is, have woven into your way for your development and your enlivening. This reassessment is a greeting, a delicate hand, directing you to see past the material and into the embodiment of what genuinely holds worth. Frequently, the heart becomes connected to things it accepts to be fundamental, and in that connection, it might become oblivious and regards to the gravity of the world. You have traveled through this life, collecting recollections, encounters, and assets, each bringing a feeling of character and having a place. In any case, recall, youngster, that not these things were intended to endure forever. If you know God is good, type 1111 and share this video with 7 people who believe. Some filled their need for a season, then at that point disappeared, living a hint of their effect, however not excess in structure. This is the idea of natural life, a consistent stream that requests transformation, adaptability, and understanding. 222. To grip to things as though they are never ending is to misconstrue the idea of presence. I ask you in this manner to open your heart and psyche to deliver. Envision a tree that sheds its leaves every fall, standing uncovered through winter's chill. The tree doesn't limit for the leaves that fall, nor does it hold the stand for the adjustment of seasons. It comprehends that life requires shutting, giving up, and accounting for new development. So it is with you, my darling. The things you once loved, those connections that give you pleasure and significance, may now feel empty or troublesome. You might feel a developing distress, a feeling of misalignment with the designs you once depended upon. This distress isn't a discipline. Life, in its lovely intricacy, is intended to bring change, and in that change to bring shrewdness. As a being made in my picture, you are likewise called to develop, to extend in how you may interpret truth and love, clutching the past, gripping frantically at things that have served their time, blocks that advancement. If you believe God has a plan for you, type 222 and share this video to spread hope. Realize that I don't want for you to endure feel lost, yet to see with clearness the way that is opening before you. This second, awkward as it could be, is my gift to you. 333. If you liked our video and want to support us in our mission to spread divine teachings and cosmic insights, consider giving a super chat. Your support helps us promote these essential ideas and expand our community. A contribution of up to $10 not only shows your appreciation, but also helps us spread inspiring and transformational content to more people. It is a second to stop, reflect, and perceive what genuinely holds this team in your life. At the point when you discharge what no longer serves you, you account for gifts that adjust all the more intimately with your spirit's actual way. You might expect that giving up and flies, losing a piece of yourself. All things considered, you have contributed your time, love, and energy into these things, whether they are connections, assets, or dreams. However, grasp this, my kid, your quintessence, the center of what your identity is, doesn't depend on this outside things. You are timeless, a flash of heavenly light that I have set upon this world to encounter, to learn, and to develop. What you shed in this life resembles the stripping away of a shell to uncover the valuable pearl inside. Believe that in giving up, you are not losing, yet rather, you are uncovering a more profound, stronger piece of yourself. As you stand at the junction, evolve connections and the additional opportunities, recall that I am here strolling this way with you. I'm the consistent hand that holds yours, the voice in the quiet, the light and obscurity. Type 333. If you know God is lighting your steps, you are in good company in this excursion. Each tear you shed, each battle you face, each decision to delivery and push ahead, every last bit of it carries you near to the reality of what your identity is. For 144, I'm here murmuring to your spirit, directing you to deliver what no longer lines up with the most elevated articulation of your being. Believe that this cycle, but testing is important for a bigger, divine arrangement for your spirit's extension. There is a marvel inflating us that couple of comprehend and update. Nothing is genuinely lost except for change. Invade into new structures and new articulations of life. I have planned this world with patterns of birth, development, rot, and resurrection, all mirroring the more profound patterns of your own soul. At the point when one entryway shuts, another opens. When one section closes, another one starts. Look past the surface, my cherished, and see the beauty inside the cycle. Relinquish, dread, and give up to this consecrated cadence. For when you conform to this stream, you open yourself to accept my gifts, to live this one with the heavenly request that supports all. Think about your life as a nursery. Few plants will sprout and prove to be fruitful, while others will wilt and clear a path for new development. To grip, to be old, to decline, to pull up that which has filled its need, is to frustrate the nursery's excellence and essentialness. If you are ready to embrace God's love, Type for 140 for and share this video. Every second you clutch the past, you keep yourself from encountering the totality of what lies ahead. Trust, my youngster, that I am the landscaper who knows when to prune, when to sustain, and when to allow specific things to fall away. 555. Permit me to direct you in this cycle. Try not to fear the misfortunes, for everyone is a groundwork for more prominent delights and more profound love that I am prepared to bring into your life. I comprehend that delivering is troublesome, particularly when your heart has become connected. You have given bits of yourself to individuals, to places, to dreams that you thought would ender. It might feel like giving up and flies, tearing away pieces of your very being. Yet recall, my dear, that I see the whole embroidery of your life, in addition to the singular strings. What might appear to us an end is, in truth, a change, a redirection of your energy toward something higher, more lined up with your motivation. Find a sense of contentment with this information. What I request that you discharge currently will clear a path for new endowments that convey more prominent significance. In euphoria, let this be a period of reassessment, a sacrifice interruption to look at the main thing. Ask yourself what is vital for your spirit's process. At this time, turn internal and pay attention to the triangle voice of truth that talks from the profanities of your being. Type 555. If you trust in God's wisdom, this voice is mine advising you that admiration, graciousness, trueness, and empathy are the fortunes worth holding close. All else, the belongings, the honors, the momentary delights, are nevertheless brief enhancements. 666. Relinquish what diverts you from the quintessence of what your identity is, and realign with the qualities that reverberate with the heavenly center inside you. As you push ahead, take with you just that which inspires your soul and lines up with your most elevated grade. Realize that in this cycle, you are turning out to be more sensitive to your actual self, shedding layers of deception and pushing toward a condition of immaculateness. You are not losing. You are changing, developing into a more clear, more genuine articulation of the light inside you. This is my guarantee to you, that in each delivery, there is a gift, and in each misfortune, there is an endowment of opportunity. Trust in this excursion, my darling, for it is a way I have set for you, out of my endless love. Give up with beauty and step into the new with boldness. Realize that each snapshot of give brings you closer over to me and to reality that lies at the core of your being. You are valuable in my eyes, and I want hands down the best for you. This call to rethink and delivery isn't an interest, however greeting, a call to adjust completely with the heavenly, to carry on with a daily existence that mirrors your most elevated embodiment. Type 666. If you are ready to receive God's healing today, stroll forward with confidence, for I am with you, and each step directing you to the day-to-day existence, loaded up with generation, reason, and harmony unfathomable. Embrace this excursion and let your spirits turn to the magnificence of the main thing. 777. My cherished kid, inside you lies a profound, come longing, a force similar to the quiet draw of the sea's tide, encouraging you to push toward something more prominent, something more genuine. This longing isn't irregular. It is the call of your spirit, the actual embodiment of who you are, coaxing you forward on a way implied interestingly for you. You might feel a fretfulness inside, a feeling that something fundamental still can't seem to be satisfied. This is your soul perceiving that it isn't completely living in arrangement with its most elevated reason. Try not to disregard this inclination. My kid, embrace it, for it is an indication that you are prepared to set out on the excursion toward your most genuine self. This way might appear to be overwhelming. You might contemplate whether you have the strength, the insight, or the flexibility to walk it. Yeah, know this. Each step you take toward the calling of your spirit, I'm there with you, directing, securing, and giving what you really want. I have put this longing inside you as a guide, a light that will lead you more, like a day-to-day existence that isn't just satisfying, yet in addition profoundly significant. At the point when you stroll in arrangement with this calling, your life turns into an impression of the heavenly truth inside you, a day-to-day existence that brings harmony, satisfaction, and reason that no natural accomplishment alone can give. To affirm your trust in God, type 777 and like this video. Each shift you experience, each awkward snapshot of progress, is a piece of this excursion. Indeed, it very well might be troublesome on occasion, and there will be minutes when the way forward seems questionable. Minus 188. However, comprehend that these movements are not impediments. They are sacrosanct changes intended to carry you nearer to your spirit's motivation. With each delivery, every snapshot of giving up, you are clearing space inside your heart and your life for the gifts that are holding on to come. Trust in this cycle. My kid, believe at each step in the right direction, but little is drawing you nearer to a daily existence that genuinely reverberates with your most elevated truth. At this time, I ask you to make space, similarly as a room should be discharged, before it very well may be loaded up with new light and excellence. Essay to should you discharge what no longer serves your spirit's process, clear the messiness of all convictions, broken down designs, and pointless apprehensions. These are the loads that keep you down, keeping you from completely encountering the delight and opportunity that come from living legitimately. I realize that delivering these things is difficult. Frequently, they have become woven into the texture of your day-to-day existence. Yet I'm here to help you to direct you and online in the minute, counting for the new. If you believe in the power of God's love, type 888 and share this video, making spaces in excess of an actual demonstration. It is an opening of the heart and brain. At the point when you let go of the requirement for conviction, of the craving to control each result, you make space inside yourself for my direction to enter 999. You permit your spirit inhale to extend, to develop into its maximum capacity. Envision yourself as a vessel and instrument of the heavenly, being ready for a higher reason. As you clear out the former, you become more sensitive to the peaceful voice inside, that murmur of inside that has forever been there, directing you to make the strides that lead to your most elevated truth. The way of your spirits calling isn't generally the most agreeable, yet it is the most satisfying. It requires boldness, for it frequently conflicts with the assumptions for your general surroundings. It might mean settling on decisions that others don't have any idea, backing away from circumstances that once felt natural and safe. However, recollect, my kid, that you haven't arrived to follow the way of others. Essentially, you are here to walk a way that is extraordinarily yours, one that mirrors the reality of what your identity is. In the light that I have put inside you, each step you take in arrangement with this reality is a stage for the today existence that is wealthy and importance, excellence, and love. Try not to fear the obscure, for it is in the obscure that the best revelations anticipate. Type 999 if you are ready for God to work miracles in your life. Similarly, as a seed should push through the merchandise of the dirt to arrive at the light, so too should you travel through the vulnerabilities and difficulties of life to reveal your fullest potential. 1010. The uneasiness you might feel as impermanent, however the development and change it brings, you're never ending. Trust in this excursion. My cherished belief that each test, each change, is directing you toward the radiance of your own reality. I'm with you in each step, making you exuberantly pleased with strength, your psyche with clearness, and your soul with harmony. As you walk this way, recollect that you are in good company. Numerous spirits before you have strolled comparative excursions, everyone confronting their own preliminary questions. However, through their boldness to follow the call inside, they found an existence of significant reason and satisfaction in your snapshots of vulnerability. Draw strength from the inside of the people who have proceeded, and realize that your own process is essential for a more noteworthy embroidery, a heavenly story in which each spirit has an impact. You are adding to this embroidered artwork, adding your novel string of light and love. Your process matters, my kid, as far as you might be concerned. However, for all the existence that reverberates with your most elevated truth, may not be what you want and vision for yourself, but rather it will be a day-to-day existence that feels profoundly right. It will be a daily existence where you wake every day with a feeling of direction and harmony, realizing that you are residing genuinely. If you feel God's love, type 1010 and share this video with others who have faith. This is the gift time offering you, the endowment of a daily existence, lined up with the substance of your being. Yet, to get this gift, you should give up the existence that no longer serves you. 1111. You should confide in the way that I have said before you in any event. When it takes you past the restrictions of what is natural, listen near your heart, for inside it lies the compass that will direct you. At the point when you feel happiness, harmony, and a feeling of dampness, realize that you are moving in arrangement with your spirit's way. At the point when you feel obstruction, substantialness, or dread, stop and reflect. These sentiments are not there to stop you, yet to assist you with perceiving when you might be wandering from reality. Permit these feelings to be your raid, reminding you to get back to the way that resounds with your most profound calling. Trust in this inward compass, for it is my gift to you, a sign that will lead you back to yourself. Each time you feel lost, each step you take toward your most noteworthy truth is a stage toward me, for I'm the wellspring of that reality. I have set this long, and inside you is a sign of our association, as a sign that you are intended for something more prominent. At the point when you live in arrangement with this calling, you become a vessel through which my adoration and like can stream into the world. If you trust God's plan, type 1111 and forward this video to 7 others. Your life turns into a demonstration of the force of truth, a guide for other people who are looking for their own way. Believe that by following this calling, you are satisfying your own motivation, as well as adding to everyone's benefit, to the unfurling of my heavenly arrangement. 1212. My adored, let go of dread and embrace the way of your spirit's longing. Believe that this excursion, however it might appear to be testing, is the one you were constantly intended to walk. Know that each shift, each change, is carrying you more like a day-to-day existence that resounds with the most elevated truth inside you. I'm here supporting you, cherishing you, and directing you. Constantly open your heart account for what is to come and stroll forward with confidence for a day-to-day existence loaded up with harmony. Reason and heavenly love looks for you. This is my guarantee to you, my kid, presently and consistently. Embrace the excursion, for it is your spirit's homecoming. My darling, as you stand on the edge of this new section, realize that you are venturing into a future brimming with guarantee, the future that may notice yet be obvious to you, yet is loaded up with reason and potential. I request that you presently discharge the grasp of assumption to relinquish any unbending thoughts regarding what you accept should occur or how life ought to unfurl. These assumptions are brought into the world from the psyche, molded by previous encounters and fears. Type 1212. If you are ready for God's blessings to flow into your life, in any case, the excursion ahead requires receptiveness and eagerness to embrace what comes, regardless of whether it appears to be unique from what you had envisioned. 1313. This give up isn't a deficiency of control, however, an opening and encouragement to allow life to move through you, directed by my hand. To hold too firmly to assumptions is to restrict the endlessness of what could be. Envision a stream that should stream openly. To keep up with it, solidarity and reason, assuming it is impeded or compelled, it loses its power and becomes stale. Your soul as well needs opportunity, adaptability, and development. By delivering assumptions, you permit your life to become like the stream, open to startling turns and new pathways. Believe that these progressions will convey you to spots of excellence and development that you may notice, yet comprehend. I'm with you in each twist, each new bearing, directing you to encounters that will extend your comprehension and fill your existence with importance. Life, similar to water, moves in manners that can't necessarily be anticipated. There will be times when situations develop and manners that challenge you, maybe even shake the underpinning of your thought process. With share at this times, let yourself be liquid and versatile. Type 1313. If you trust in God's timing, this versatile is a string and furbishness that permits you to answer is a post, to advance instead of reject. At the point when you embrace the seas, you become more sensitive to my direction, more open to the unattractive manners by which I'm working in your life. 1414. Keep in mind, my kid, that I am the wellspring of all creation, and I am continually attempting to carry you near to the completion of what your identity is intended to be. Advise yourself that wet on pearls, regardless of whether startling, is lined up with a heavenly arrangement that is outside human ability to grasp. There are secrets in life that may not be uncovered to you right away, explanations for each experience that may just turn out to be clear with time. This is the magnificent of the obscure, the unfurling of life as it is intended to be, not as the brain demands it out to be. Have confidence in this unfurling. Know that each experience, each delight, each distress, and each illustration feels a need in the terrific plan of your life. Believe that I am here, directing every second, and delivering what is required for your spirit's development and satisfaction. As you push ahead, recollect that what's to come is a space of limitless potential, a material that presently can't seem to be painted, Move toward it with amazement, with a feeling of interest, and with the trust that anything that comes will serve your most elevated grade. Discharge any reputation or nervousness about what lies ahead. Type 1414. If you are ready to walk in God's light, know that when you stroll in confidence, the obscured turns into a position of possibility, as opposed to vulnerability. Permit this feeling of probability to make you indescribable. Please don't mind. To move us, you move forward. 1515. Develop to change and to adjust, realizing that each second is an amazing chance to extend in adoration, shrewdness, and bliss. My cherished, this excursion of yours is hallowed, and it is unfurling fitting together with the heavenly arrangement that I have for you. As you keep on strolling this way, let go of what no longer serves you. Discharge the assumptions that burden you, and step into the completion of who you are, with beauty and mental fortitude. Every day live with an open heart, a responsive psyche, and a soul that will embrace anything life might bring. Trust in my affection, for it is ceaseless, and realize that I am with you, directing, supporting, and gift you in each second. This is the commitment I make to you, presently and consistently. If you trust in God's grace, type 1515 and forward this video to 7 others. Enjoy the video. Your super thanks of $10 goes a long way, and supporting our mission to spread the light of Christianity far and wide. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification